Jin rushed into the room where Tang was. Tang weakly looked at the door as someone flung the door open and rushed in. He stared at the figure with an unreadable expression. Jin looked at him with so much emotion. Their eyes locked with each other. Tang looked out of the window, unable to meet Jin's eyes. After a while, Yoongi also entered the room. The room was silent as no one dared to say anything. Jin walked over to Tang's bed. Within a minute, the sound of slapping echoed through the room. Jin raised his hand to slap Tang again, but Yoongi had grabbed his hand and shook his head as no. Look at me, Tang. Tang looked down without lifting his head, and Jin grabbed his chin and made him look at him. Are you crazy? Do you know what you have done to your health? I know better, and who is here to care or feel for me? Can you please stop talk like this? We are all here for you. Me, Yoongi, Jimin, and your son, your unborn child. I raped him. But it's not your fault. Again the room was filled with silence, but this time it was broken with Tang's sniff. Jin pulled him into his embrace. Tears started to run from his eyes to his cheeks. Why did you leave me? Is he more important than me? In these 12 years, there has not been a day when I didn't want to be in your arms. Not a day go by when I don't long for your embrace. I long for you. I long for my brothers. When there was no one to ask if I ate, how my day was, or if we got into trouble at school. Tang, we never planned to leave you with our parents. We did it because of the situation. If I had not gone with Namjin that day, Dad would have married me off to someone 10 years older than me. I tried to contact you. Do you think I wouldn't have tried to talk to you? Do you think I don't like holding you in my arms? He pulled back from the hug and cupped Yang's face. I tried, but Dad kidnapped Namjoon and beat him to death and threatened me to kill him if I tried to contact you again. He is my love, Tang. Why should he die because of my love, who has done no wrong even in his dreams? Tang freed himself from Jin and wiped his tears. Love is all fake, hein? You both left me because of love. You left me because of Namjoon. Yoongi left me because of Jungkook. You and your actions made us leave you. It's true that we left you and I didn't say no. But who did we leave you with? With our parents. How do we know any parents would use their children to protect their money and fame? He said this in an unawed voice because he couldn't believe that his brother was such a fool. You both left me because of Namjoon and Jungkook. If Jungkook had not come between us, we would not have parted like this. Who brought Jungkook between us? Who brought him into our chaotic life? Who brought him from his royal life to a life of begging? It's you. You brought him between us. You are the one who brought him into our chaotic life. He made only one mistake by loving you blindly. And be honest, didn't you love him? Didn't you want to start a life with him? Didn't you think of having a beautiful family with him? I'm your brother, so I know you better than you. You loved him with all your heart, but once you started falling for our dad's lie, you started hating him. Dad said that Jungkook is coming into our life to apart our family. Isn't it true? You both like him more than me. You supported him during his college days when someone bullied him. It doesn't matter we loved him more than you. You are my brother, our brother. You have a special place in our heart. No one can take your place from our heart. Yes, I helped him and stood for him when someone bullied him. I saved every student who didn't fight for themselves. Does that mean I love them all more than you? So, to keep them all away from me, will you play with their heart and leave them like you did for Jungkook? You hurt everyone. Now you are hurting everyone. We will have to wait for the future, right? Tang hugged him tightly. I regret saying that I don't want you anymore. I'm sorry for saying our brother relationship is over. You are my brother. You will always be my brother. I'm sorry for saying those mean things to you when I didn't mean any of that. He left the room with wet eyes. We were hurt, Tang. I can understand what happened from Jimin and Patuma's words. I understand too. I hurt everyone because I foolishly trusted mom and dad words. I hurt my brothers too much. Both of you never left me. You both nurtured me with every bit of your love you could give. Yoongi is the person most affected by this problem so far. Have you ever seen him cry in your life? But he cried when he punched you that day. For him, we are his everything. He would go in insane if anything something just scratches. He forgot to sleep, he forgot to eat when we both left you with mom and dad. He never hides anything from us both, including his love. He always showed his strict nature because he wanted to stay away from the girls and boys who were always ready to throw themselves at you. He was the one who convinced me and told me about you and Jungkook love. He believed that you would not do this until the last minute. He must have been shocked when his boyfriend and brother broke his trust. Look, Tang, you don't have to hide anything anymore. You can do whatever you want freely. I will no longer stop you from doing anything. I don't deserve a small place in your life to know anything about your mind. I'm sure. You hate me now. Congrats. Now you made a bad person for my brother. What do you think? I'm a blocker in your life, Mr. Kim Taeyang? The two person I loved most decided to betray me, broke me trust. You guys kept hiding everything from me. I'm dying in here because of your lie, your betrayal, your play. For the first time in my life, I've heard him speak in crack voice. Forget the past. Now we are here for you. Your brothers are with you. You will never leave me again, will you? Yoongi enters the room after washing his face. No, we won't. But you have to promise us you will take medicine daily, rest properly, and not skipping meals. Most importantly, no more painkillers. If you feel too much stress or pain, call one of the two of our two. I gave my personal number to Jimin. Ask him for our number, and he will give it. From on now, you must tell us without considering all the deeds and words of our father. He must pay for his action. He and his friend Park have done a lot good things together. Tang is confused. Jin explained the latter thing to him. How their parents played a dirty game behind their son's back to reach the top position and beat Jian in business. For the first time in his life, he regretted his action and words toward Jungkook. He tried to ruin someone's life because of his parents' greed. That too, the love of his life. Yes, Tang loved Jungkook with all his heart, but his love for his brother blinded him. His father realizes that Tang loved Jungkook and knows that his plan will fail if it continues. So he made good use of Tang's love for his brother. If Jungkook didn't have Yoongi that day, what would have happened to Jungkook and his son? Tang was brought out of his thought when Jin shook him slightly. Why you lost, ah? Are we going to leave them like this? Don't you want to teach them a good lesson? I never said we are going to leave them. We didn't do anything to their business because you were with them. Now I am with you and I will do anything as you say. But Hang, don't forget they are our parents. So don't punish them harshly. Don't worry. We plan to teach them a good lesson and nothing more. If my guess is right, Dad will apply for bank loans. But don't let them use your name for loans. Because I will make sure they can't repay the loan. You are going to destroy Kim's enterprises from inside. Let us teach our parents that money is not more important than love. That money will go anytime but not family. The doctor said that Tang would have stayed in the hospital overnight. So he stayed at the hospital that night and Yoongi and Jin stayed with him at the hospital. Jimin stayed at Kaihope house because he stayed with Tang at the hospital according to Tang's parents. The next day Tang returned to his house with Jimin. As they entered, Tang's parents rushed over and hugged him. Are you okay, baby? Neither of us couldn't close our eyes even for a minute because all our thoughts were on you. Seeing you passed out in Yoongi's arm broke both of our hearts. Hearing her fake worried words, Jimin tried to say something, but Tang stopped him by grabbing his hand. I know, Mom, you worry too much about me. Don't worry, I'm fine. I know you two didn't come because Yoongi took me to the hospital. I'm not a child and I know who to trust. I didn't misunderstand you, so don't worry. Well, get ready, we are getting late to the office. It's already 8:30 am and we have to meet the manager of XXX Bank for loan at 10 am. Are you really his dad? He has just discharged from the hospital and he is very weak. But you order him to come to the office without telling him to take rest. Don't dictate what should I do or shouldn't do. I know what I'm doing. He is my son and he is the CEO of my company. So he has to fulfill the duties. And as a COO, you should also come to the office with us. Sorry to intrude, sir, but since Jimin sir is 2 months pregnant, traveling and stress can become dangerous for his unborn child. I don't ask your opinion. You are a servant to us. Don't take any favors because my son consider you as their mother. Don't talk to her like this, Dad. Like you said, we both come to the office, but Jimin will return to home immediately after the meeting because I don't want anything to happen to him or my baby. With that, he took Jimin's hand and pulled him to their room. Are you sure that after we take the loan, we will build our companies as before and pay all the debits? My plan will be succeed if Yoongi doesn't interfere. I know my son very well. He won't let us grow up, but he loves his little brother. My three sons would do anything for their brothers, so Yoongi won't do anything could affect Tang. That's why I'm taking loan in Tang's name. Don't fight with them or don't talk back to them. Why? Don't you see they are using you? Years ago they used us for their victory and now they plan to use you to save them from your brothers. In fact, in past we believed they was like puppies because we were not mature then. But now you are mature enough to understand their words, right? Then why are you listen to their words and obey? Tiang said nothing and walked towards the bed with a smile on his face. Tiang's smile and action confused Jimin. Let them speak more quick words, Jimin. In the past, I did everything they said because I thought they were helping me to reach my brothers. But now, I'm not going to listen to their words because I have already got my brothers back. My Jin Hang and my Yoongi Hang. What happened when they met you? What did they tell you? Tiang explained to him everything that happened between the three brothers. Jin Heng said he will help me follow my dream, modeling, and they both promised that they would never leave and no one could replace my place in their heart as a brother. I'm so happy for you. I'm going to bath. He walked towards the bathroom but was stopped in his track when Tiang called him. You lost Yoongi Heng because of me, and I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for not taking care of you until now. What we did was not only your fault, but also mine. As a good friend, I should have stopped your actions, but I supported you. So we both have to pay. And about Yoongi, I already forgot about him when he married Jangwoo. Now only my children are in my heart. We did everything to get your brothers back, and now you have them. So I am very happy for you. Thank you, Jimin. I don't know what would have do if you weren't with me. Will you let me take care of the baby? I can't see you as my partner, but till now you are my soulmate. I'm sorry that I have hurt you badly in these 12 years. Welcome back, soulmate. If you willingly accept this child, I will happily agree. Thank you for this gift, but don't talk about the past anymore because it hurt me badly. I won't.